Alright, just got done making another video. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I think it's gonna be great. Again? Seriously? If you guys didn't know, up until like maybe a few hours ago, depending on when I get this video out, Glitch released a episode 7 teaser trailer for Murder Drones. Not only did it give us more clips to use in our theories, it also gave us a official release date, which is the 29th of March this year. In this video, I'll have to go over it very briefly, however, since this video is so short notice. However, I highly recommend that you go watch it first yourself. It's on the Glitch channel, just search it up and you should find it. It started off with the hallway that we ended episode 6 in. Notice that the elevator and V's body are nowhere to be found. The elevator obviously fell, but V's body maybe got dragged away, or maybe it crawled away. V might still be alive. For anyone who wants V to still be alive, hey, maybe there's hope. Anyway, it quickly shifts to a mineshaft looking hallway, and honestly, this animation has personally, at least for me, taken a major step up. Next, we see a very old-fashioned TV on a desk in an office, probably inside the big mansion we saw in the previous sneak peek, with a poster behind it saying help. The next scene shows a wall of lockers, with the most prominent one being the 48 numbered one, or the one with Yeva on it, which is Doll's mom. We also see some other names that I couldn't really make out on my first 30th watch through, so maybe I'll try to read those out and put them in a video tomorrow. If you want to know when I make more videos and analyzations on the sneak peek, then consider subscribing so you can stay tuned on the videos I will post. The next scene shows that hole in the wall we saw from the previous sneak peek, and it's more illuminated this time so we get to see more of the gory, gross parts, and this really puts in perspective how horrifying these next episodes are going to be. All the scenes I previously mentioned, along with the scenes I am about to mention, all have a heartbeat behind it, slowly getting faster. Now, this could hint to some absolute solver monstrosity-like stuff like we saw in episode 2. However, I'm not going to get too much into detail about it since I want to keep this video short. The next scenes are a flash of the Murder Drones iconic icon, along with a couple shots of a mansion. Now, this mansion we did see before, and I don't really know what it actually I do, but that would be spoiling the rest of the sneak peek, but you know. Stick around to the end of the video. There's a quick image that flashes across the screen, which is an error code, and it says the core is collapsing. Now, I don't know what this means. There could be a flashback or something, but I don't really know. Maybe I'll talk about it later. The next scene is just a shot of one of the hallways in the mansion. I don't think there's anything important in this scene, so I'm not going to go too much into detail about it. We cut to a different room that has error codes on the computers, the same error code we saw in a flash those few scenes before. Then we cut back to that same hallway with more stuff lining the walls. We then get a zoom in on the hole in the floor in the hallway, which I am now just realizing makes the hallway way more important, and I'm too lazy to go back and fix the recording, so deal with it. The next sequence of scenes go by really fast. The first scene we get is a very out shot of the mansion, and it looks like there's open sky above it. Maybe there's some teleportation thing that goes on. I don't really know. I don't really have any theories for this right now. I probably have to sleep on it, so sorry. The next scene we get is inside of the hole that we saw earlier, looking upwards as Eldridge, absolute solver tentacles reach out. We then get to see our favorite boy, N, looking horrified. We then get to see a scene which I am guessing is a flashback, since we get to see scientists that are from Copper 9 with those cool hazmat suit designs walking around in a hallway. Get to see a up-close shot of Uzi with her absolute solver symbol on her face, with ominous red light shining on her visor thing, face thing, whatever. The next scene, I don't really know what to say about it. It's something being held up by a few wires or something. The next scene I find very interesting. It's of Tessa holding her sword, talking to Uzi. Now, I know it's Uzi because I can see the beanie, and honestly, this looks very menacing. I wouldn't be surprised if Tessa was about to try to kill Uzi or something. I can definitely see that in her character. The next scene is of Uzi staring dumbfoundedly at a static screen on a television, and it probably just got done playing a recording. At least that's just my guess. The next scene we see is a paused section on a recording on the TV, probably the same TV from the previous scene, and it's of a crucifix being held up by some absolute solver magic thing, with red definitely being a prominent color. Actually, throughout the entire trailer, it's very red, and that makes me think that Doll might be heavily involved in this episode. We then get one frame of a cute dog picture with the text, "This will sadly not be in the episode," which I was very disappointed on. Yes, this is sarcasm. I obviously did not expect this. Is obviously a joke. I know it. The next scene is of, I don't really know how to explain this, because every single time I've tried, it sounds very dirty. So just look at the screen. Sorry, audio listeners, you're gonna have to open your phone or something. I don't know. The main point I'm trying to get at least with this scene, is that it it looks very similar to the final scene we got in the sneak peek back in November, and I think that they both are like the same scene, just like with a different shader and a different background. We get a quick flash of a sort of cathedral, like, I guess, cliche kind of church or like hallway with a heavy red tint. We get another quick flash of a Nori identification lanyard kind of thing. We then get a quick flash of whatever this is. I don't really know how to explain it. It might be on the surface since I think I see a car. Again, sorry, audio listeners, you're gonna have to check your phone again. Maybe it's like during the core collapse. Oh, maybe the first scene of the episode 7, it will be like a flashback to like the core collapse. That would be pretty cool. We then get a up close face shot really quickly of my boy N with the iconic X on his face and a smile. The next scene, I have no idea what they're showing. It looks like there's light passing through a window, and I don't even know why they would include that, so I'm probably wrong. Make your best guesses in the comments. The next scene, we get to see a human in a hazmat suit, probably back from when the cork was collapsing, with a very clawed hand or whatever, yeah, claw reaching out towards them. We then get to see Uzi looking very scared, covering her eye, which is the eye where the absolute solver symbol shows up. Next scene is of a doll looking very confident or angry, and honestly, I'm really glad they didn't just forget about Doll. I really didn't know where they were taking her. I'm pretty sure she'll probably be the main antagonist for this next episode. The next scene is another up-close shot on this hole. Man, they really like their holes. Okay, hold on, I didn't mean it like, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the entire sneak peek. Not a lot of scenes, but a lot to go off of. Now, I don't have a lot of good theories right now, but a few of them I can see off the top of my head is that maybe Doll is being called to something below Cabin Fever Labs. That's all I really know, because I don't know why Doll would even be there. Because she's after some sort of cure, right? She's after some sort of, shoot, what's the name? Vaccine, I guess? I don't really know. Also, there is something in that pit or below Cabin Fever Labs that is crazy. Like, it honestly, actually, it might be Sin, honestly, because there's nothing else I can really think of. I guess maybe just like a new antagonist or like a split off of Sin or something. The last theory I can really think of off the top of my head is that V, I don't think is actually going to appear again, at least in this season. And I really hope they make a season 2, because this is honestly the best show I've ever watched in a while, with a few exceptions. And that's pretty much all I really need to say about the sneak peek, or at least all I really have time for. I'm sorry for the production quality of this video. I needed to get this out as soon as possible. So my next video, either on Saturday or on Sunday, will definitely be more higher quality. So make sure you like the video if you actually liked it. Comment down below anything I missed from that sneak peek. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.